Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is March 14th, 2023, 9:45 a.m. So, March 14th, Tuesday, was it a half moon? So, I may be wrong about that, but anyways, I just want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, don't force it to be your story. Don't make it yours, right? Aside from that, I will start off with my prayer. I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. All right, cool. So, I was going to talk about a dream, but I kind of don't want to. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, yeah, great. So let's just pull some cards, all right? So, I posted on my community board about how I love snow days because everything is like beautiful and the nights are still. So we just had like a huge blizzard overnight. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I gotta check the Weather Channel, but it's there's a sense of peace in being still. So, collective, if you're able to be still, you're able to find peace within yourself. And believe it or not, that's like hard for people that can't just like sit still. So I take it as a moment to like you're forced to just sit, reflect, be still, right? Which could be a little difficult, especially since technically we are in springtime and people are just like itching to get out. I feel like there are some things that are not quite done yet, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I should have. Anyways, how do I put this? So, take this moment to kind of like go over some things, over some details. You know, just mull over your insides, reflect a little bit more before you put yourself back out there in the world, right? Because once the snow starts melting and the sun is coming out, people are want to be outside, acting crazy, acting reckless. So, for those of you that are bound by the snow outside, take this moment to be a little bit more in tune with yourself. Do some work, some healing, learn how to be still. Because if you have people, collective, outside that are waiting for the summertime to start acting up, because you know, it's like a bunch of kids who get so excited and they just get rowdy and rambunctious and become obnoxious. I feel like people just want the opportunity to be obnoxious with you because they can, because they don't have the cold weather holding them back, or a heavy sweater, a coat, right? It's kind of like now that it's nice and sunny and warm out, they're just letting it all loose. But take the time to kind of like center yourself a little bit more before the winter or before the spring and summer comes. Because if people try to, in fact, if you know they want to act out in front of you, you're just gonna be able to be still. You know, they're gonna do what they want to do no matter what, but you're gonna be still. You're not gonna let it get a rise out of you. You're not going to let it affect you. You're not going to let it, you know, because I feel like people want you to be like, all up in, anyways. So, I don't know. I would just suggest, if you have snow around you, use it as an opportunity to kind of be still and do some work. Because sure enough, people will try to trigger you this spring/summer. Well, I hope that made sense. I hope that helps you. I also had it was like a side message, but I think I'll just like, it's like maybe like a 3-minute message, but I'll make a video for that, like literally just like a 3-minute video for this message that I had in my head last night. You are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. You can do this. Collective, somebody cannot. It came out in the reverse, but I'm going to leave it out upright because I don't care about karmics and their inability to not create. I really don't care. So it is what it is. Cry about it all you want. So let me see. I got the number 12, which is a 3. You are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. It's like a little baby cell. It's like a cell too. So I don't know if you noticed this, but things in the universe also represent things in the universe. Like you can find the Fibonacci symbols and like the spirals of flowers, things like that. A cosmic burst can symbolize the iris of an eyes, things like that. The creation of a star can symbolize cells forming and creating life. So you creating everything is creating everything in a sense, right? You're creating a lot right now. A lot of you could be really, really tapped into your solar plexus right now. There's just a lot of energy, a lot of magic being formed and created right now. This is another reason why I feel like you're being called to sit still a little bit longer, because what you're creating is going to be apparent in the summer, I guess. People are going to be noticing that you're creating something, and people want you to lash out or be petty, or it's like they want to provoke you. But that's not where you need to be putting your energy. You need to be putting your energy in what you can create, right? Goodness, positive, life, joys, dreams, goals. So I feel like, because right now where I'm at, I just said there was like a snowstorm, right? And what do snowstorms really do? They force you to just kind of like sit still and just wait, right? So I feel like right now you're kind of being forced by the universe to just sit still and wait, which isn't a bad thing. Don't even look at it as you're being forced. If anything, you're just calmly being guided to just, take a breather, relax, sit down, because you're creating something. A lot of you may not even know that you're creating something, all right? A lot of you could just be, by being guided to sit in the house, or by being guided to just not leave your job just yet, like by being guided to just maybe take the next bus, you know what I'm saying? That's when you get the spark of idea, or that's when you get this like aha moment, or like eureka, you know what I mean? I feel like the collective as a whole, there's like a mass amount of energy boiling and bubbling and just manifesting inside the solar plexus. It's like each and every one of you are going to be bringing something new about. For some of you, it could be a little bebe, right? A baby. For some of you, it could be an idea. For some of you, it could be an aha moment, like, oh, so this is why this is happening, or that's why that's that. Or it could be a way for you to not miss a certain email or a certain phone call or a certain text that might be very beneficial for you. You know, because when we're constantly on the go, 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 which we tend to be in the summertime, always doing this, always doing that. It's summer. Who wouldn't want to always be outside, right? But it's kind of like the universe is just like, not just yet, because we're bringing something in. So before you want to go outside and enjoy it, and before people start invading or trying to invade your energy and trying to provoke you, we're going to send you something. Just wait a minute, all right? Just wait one more second. Just wait one more second. However, if you go against this, that's also entirely up to you. But if you're being guided to just kind of sit still for a second, you may want to listen, because what you might hear from the divine might be life-changing. You are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. This also reminds me of that one card in this deck that is like something about what you can create can be held by many hands. So the only explanation I can give you for that is like an inventor, like the person who created donuts, and now everybody can eat and make donuts, right? So something like that. Anyways, let me. I'm gonna do 1111. This is how I saw it in my head. There's a lot of reasons why you're being called to sit still. One of them is because something is coming in. Another one is because you need to still keep yourself a little bit more balanced, or be more still. Because come the summertime, people are going to want to provoke. So it's kind of like you're practicing how to be still right now. So you're doing a lot right now. You're practicing how to be still. You're waiting for the divine to like bring you some message, because there's really nothing you can do, because they're just saying, just wait a minute, right? And I'll get to you. Or just wait a minute and I'll send you this, whatever it is. Wow, look. Trust and thrive. Stag. Trust and thrive. Yeah. So all you got to do is just trust in the universe, the divine, and you will see that you're going to be thriving. For some of you, you could be having fertility issues. So just, keep your faith up, keep your hope up, keep thriving. Maybe for a lot of you with the fertility issues, the thriving is family, growing your family. For some of you, this is like a business idea you're waiting. Or for some of you, you're waiting for that email from that job that you applied for. Air Guardian, shift your perception. Shift your perception. But this is a perfect opportunity to kind of just like sit still and listen to yourself and listen to the divine. I feel like a lot of you, more so than others, where the snow is, the snow is hitting harder than most areas, I feel like that's because you really, really, really need to just kind of like listen. Just stop talking and listen. Stop reacting and listen. Stop deflecting and listen. But, yeah. There's something about the summertime. Somebody's really trying to provoke you, collective, in the summertime. Oh, this is why I didn't want to do this card in the reverse, because you're creating a lot right now, right? And come summertime, people are going to be seeing what you've been creating, right? You could even be getting more knowledgeable, and people are going to be like, oh, wow, you're so smart, right? but you didn't know that because it was wintertime and nobody was outside. But somebody cannot create, somebody limits themselves, that's the person that wants to provoke you. You're doing something. You're also like learning how to learn, or you're learning how to trust the divine. Unlock the magic within. Magic Guardian. Yeah, you're learning how to trust the divine, which is, these all cards, like, they coincide together. As you're learning how to be still, not talk, not, it's nothing about obedience, right? It's nothing like that. It's, you're just learning how to go with the flow, and by going with the flow, you have to trust the divine. When you trust the divine, you go with the flow. When you go with the flow, you trust with the divine, right? They go hand in hand. The more you do that, the more you're able to unlock the magic within. This magic has been in your solar plexus, like right here. It's where your magic is just like, the way I'm seeing is just like a bunch of atoms and like cosmic balls and flares, and right. So this is a magic that is in you, but in order for you to be able to access it, tap into it, create, you have to trust the divine, because you are unlimited. You have an unlimited amount of magic within you. But in order for you to tap into that, you needed to just be still and listen. And you're doing that. You're trusting the divine, which is allowing you to unlock the magic within. Magic Guardian. Also, don't worry, because your magic is protected. There is a, oh my God, there is a guardian around you. For some of you, it's multiple, but you have a spirit. You're protected. Okay. There is this person who is very limited, who cannot create anything. On the bottom of the deck, we have Medicine Mother, but it's in reverse. Honor your inner knowing. This person can't create because they don't listen to their intuition. They don't honor their inner knowing, which is your instincts, your gut. They don't honor that. They don't listen to that. This could be a mother. This could be your mother or a mother. I picked up on a karmic mother before. A karmic mother who dabbled in magic, right? So this could be your mother or a mother. I'm not really going to pull too much on the karmic negative side because I don't want to, right? So if you're a karmic watching this, oh my God, you won't talk about my story. No, you're right, I won't. So get over it and hop off my channel. So here you are, unlimited, creating everything, unlocking the magic within you, just being still, trusting and listening. This, whether this is a mother or your mother who is very limited and cannot create, they are the ones that want to provoke you. All right. So this is kind of like also you being in school where you're learning how to just not let yourself be provoked because you have way too much at stake here, right? You're too busy with your magic to create. If my video cuts off, I'm just gonna upload it. All right, so that's just like a forewarning. And I'm probably not even gonna do a part 2 to this. So if it cuts off, that's that. I'm not gonna continue on the video. So if it cuts off, oh, we're just packing all up. All right, cool. All right, what else? What else? Alright, okay. I've been talking about like cosmics and stars and all that stuff like for like the past 19 minutes now. And we have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. However, it did fall horizontally, but that's because here you are following the voice of your inner soul, trusting the divine. Your inner soul, the voice of your inner soul is your instincts, your gut. It's the divine, right? Your magic is being unlocked. The more you trust the divine, the more you listen to your instincts and follow your gut, the more and more and more you unlock that magic, the more and more and more you're creating, the more and more you're it's like abundance is gravitating towards you, right? Star Ancestor, your ancestors are with you on top of your guardians. But again, horizontal. So it fell horizontal. Somebody, you're good, collective. Don't worry about that. You're good. But this energy, this karmic mom, mother. This is your mother or a mother, right? Um, like I said, they're limited. They can't create anything. They don't listen to their intuition. What was that card? Listen to your inner knowing for medicine mother in reverse. So not only do they not listen to their inner knowing, but they don't even follow the voice of their own soul. So they don't listen to their instincts and they don't follow their gut. This is the person, they want to lash out on you come summertime. So right now, it's like right now you are being still and you're fine with that. You're having no qualms, no problems with that. There is somebody else, this person, this mom / mother, whoever this mom is, whoever this mother is, whether they are related to you or you know them. Because of the snow blizzard outside, it's like they're bouncing off the walls, they're like triggered, they're fidgeting, they can't sit still, they don't know what's going on. It's like it's driving them nuts. They cannot wait to go outside in the summertime so they can just be reckless and, I don't know, obnoxious. And the reason why they're having so much trouble sitting still, I feel like this person really hates winter because they have to sit still, and sitting still, it's like it makes their intuition or like the voices of the divine, it's like they're being yelled at in their head, and it drives them crazy. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to acknowledge it. It's like when you're doing something that you know is not good for you, your guides will let you know. So, for example, this person is doing something that's not good for them. Their guides are trying to let them know, but it's at this point their guides are like yelling at them and they can't. It's like they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They're lashing out. They're having tantrums. They don't want to hear it. They could even be like plugging their ears, blasting music. They have music blasting in one room, movies in another room. They're yelling. Everything is chaotic. And they're just trying to drown out their own intuition because what their intuition is telling them is scary to them because they don't care. But again, I'm not gonna really go into that anymore. Let's get back to you, collective. I feel like also this person wants to take I see what's going on. They want the energy, the world, they want all of it to be on the focus on them, right? Anyways, collective. So you're unlocking magic. You're doing great, collective. You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great. Let me get one more of these. All right. So you're just letting yourself be guided by the universe as you should. Grow within your current situation. What does that say? Wise one? Yeah, grow within your current situation. You're allowing yourself to grow and break free. I want to break free. Which is so funny because I was symbolized wisdom and I made a comment about like, oh, I didn't know you were smart, right? I'm like, well, yeah, it's winter. I was inside. So people are going to be really shocked this summertime because you've been just creating and that's a dipper. What is that? The Little Dipper? That's the Little Dipper. There was a song that I used to sing in school, and it was called Follow the Drinking Gourd. Follow the drinking gourd, for the old man is up. Follow the drinking gourd. And basically, that's really about how back then in the days. Oh my God! Wow. So you can look it up, the drinking gourd. I used to sing the song in elementary, but the Dipper. If anybody is familiar with the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper in the sky, I think it was a Little Dipper or the Big Dipper, but one of them had the North Star. And it was very common that if you follow the North Star, it would lead you to the North, out of the South, out of slavery. It would bring you to freedom. So, and it's kind of like you're following the North Star. You're following the divine. You're listening to the divine. And the more and more and more and more and more you do that, the more and more and more and more and more you are, in a sense, going towards freedom. You're breaking free. You're following the drinking gourd. You're following the divine. Oh, and you know what too? There's like 3 stars. And then you see, this is the highest star. You're just following the divine. And it's making you, not to say that you were dumb, but it's allowing you to be more wise about your actions. It's allowing you to be more wise about your reactions, about what's going on, be more aware, right? Wow. I was doing this as a staircase. You see? All you have to do is just trust the divine. And this is what's at the end, really, just like the magic. I mean, the way it's like I can hear it. It's like whooshes and bangs and like just bunch of cosmic flares and atoms and just like dust. But it's all in here. So some of you could be feeling like little funny tickles in your like your tummy, your abdomen area. So you could be like having your magic is like stirring. This is for the collective, all right? So don't get ahead of yourself, karmics. It's like, let me stop. No, but seriously, this is for the collective. Is it hot yet or? Oh, too hot. Self-care. Look at you focusing on your self-care, collective. I love it. That goes with You Are Unlimited. There's a lot that's going on right now. Take the weather outside as winter, blizzards. Okay, so I'm being guided, not being forced, right? Because the universe will never force you into anything, right? It's all about free will. Now, they will make certain situations happen in your life, like tower moments, but again, you're not forced to see it as a tower moment. It's either something that's good for you or something like, depending on how your karma is. A tower moment is either something that's good for you or something that's bad for you, but you can turn that into something good. It's like a lesson, right? But think of it as like a winter, snowy blizzard day. You're being guided to sit still and do some reflecting and just listen. A rainy day, you're being guided to just release, let go, cleanse, right? So, what other weathers we got? A windy day, you're being forced to just listen and, go with the flow and maybe travel and go distance and go beyond and, see what's out there and let your oats wild free or whatever. Sunny days, just let your confidence shine and be your brightest self and, feel it. They don't like being alone. They can't be alone. Oh, well, that's not your problem. I'm not going to get into that because I don't care. What was that? This is what they don't want you to do because these cards go hand in hand. Walking away now hurts, but it will be for the better in the long run. Trust the divine. And they don't want you to walk away because they don't like being alone. They can't be alone. You're walking away from, you could have walked away from this mom/mother. You were being guided to walk away because you're working towards something higher. You're working towards your ascension. And all they care about is, they just want to drown out the divine. That's what it is. They just want to drown out the divine and not be alone. And it's not that it's hard being around this person, Collective, I don't feel like it's hard for you to be around this person. I just feel like it's just not what you want to do anymore. Because, like I said, their environment is very chaotic. So being around them is just like, you could be in the same area, the same home, the same workspace, the same environment. But because they like to drown everything out and it's so chaotic and all the yelling and all the music and all the everything, all the noise, it's like, what? I didn't hear you. What did you say? I said, right? But you guys could literally be in like the same room, but you guys can't hear each other. And it's not that it's difficult, but why do you want to be around somebody who you can't hear and they can't hear you, because the frequencies are it's like you know how like an electric fence, if you try to touch an electric fence and it zaps you because you know you're not supposed to be touching that electric fence. It's like this. You're not supposed to be around this person. They're too busy drowning out the divine. You're too busy welcoming in the divine and listening and ascending and going, you know, up the ladder. They don't want to do anything. They just want to drown out the divine. What did you say? I can't hear you. It's got to the point where this person will never be able to hear you, especially now, because of where the work that you've done. You're far. It's like you're unreachable, unattainable now to this person. So if you even try to talk to this person, if you even try to talk about spirituality, they won't understand you. They'll be like, what? What are you talking about? But somebody on the same frequency as you will be like, oh yes, I understand what you're talking about. I know that. That I know. I'm very knowledgeable in that. Yeah, right? So, but this is why you have to walk away. This is the same person that they want to provoke you in the summertime. We have the letter V. I feel like they're very angry, but who cares, right? Oh. We have the letter V. This is for you, collective. This is you. You're valuable. Collective, you are a valuable, I don't want to say specimen, right? But your soul, you, just all that you are, you're valuable to the divine. The divine, if you, first of all, I feel like you are a God's chosen one. You could be an earth angel, God's chosen, a light one, whatever, right? Not whatever, but, you know, the list, right? The divine sees you as too valuable to be around somebody who's drowning them out. So the divine had to get you out because you are way too valuable. What you have in store for you, your job, your purpose, what you're creating, your magic, your future, it's too valuable for the divine to just, you know, I don't want to say for you to like let yourself make your own choices, because this is all about free will. But I feel like the divine really, really tried their hardest to like wake you up, because you are just way too valuable to stay asleep. The magic that you have within you, that's like a divinity. That's divine magic. That's valuable. You have valuable magic. You are valuable. The divine is not going to let you throw that away. You're about to create something that's extremely important. Or you're about to be going on a path that's extremely important for the divine. You're doing work for the divine. Also, remember that dream I had about the black cat, right? How I was guiding the black cat, but I was also trusting the black cat to let me lead it where it needed to go. So it was kind of like you needed to trust the divine, and the divine needed you to trust them to guide you where you needed to go. There's something very valuable, and I think that's you, collective. Not karmics, ew. Collective. Collective, you are very valuable. They're like, we're not about to, no. The divine said, walk away. I feel like the divine was not like, they were not like, will you walk away? I feel like they said, you need to walk away. That's your choice, but walk away. And you're like, okay, I guess I'll walk away. Should I take anything? The divine's like, no, just walk away. And you're like, all right, so I'll walk away. Repeating cycles, yeah. And then we have being spiritually watched. Whoever this person is, they're repeating cycles. They're busy repeating cycles. You cannot be involved in this. You cannot be around this person. This person, they want to pop off come summertime because they want to drag you into repeating cycles with them. The divine is not going to let that happen. So don't even worry. They are being spiritually watched. You are being spiritually watched. Everybody is being spiritually watched. Put it like that, right? Everybody's being spiritually watched. Nobody is exempt from being spiritually watched. Spiritually blocked. Look at it. I'm telling you. And then we have IU. Oh, ew. I just heard I see you. Ugh. So this person could be saying like, I see you, I see you, I see how it is, I see how it is, I see you, I see you, I see how it is. Okay, so then leave me alone, right? If you see how it is, leave me alone. But they don't want to. They don't want to. This is why they're waiting for the summertime. I feel like this person is waiting for the summertime. They're spiritually, and I said this in the beginning, this person cannot create. They are very limited. They have no magic. They cannot manifest. This is the same person that they want you around them because they are spiritually blocked. It's like you were the sun. You were the magic. But your magic is too valuable. It's too valuable. Your magic is for you, for what the divine has in store for you. But they just want to use your magic for themselves. And they're stuck repeating cycles. That's not your problem. That's not your problem. Apology accepted, access denied. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll put that there. Oh, it's weird because I feel like this person, they're telling people that they cut you off. But then now they're waiting for the summertime to be like, oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Weren't you just telling people that you cut me off and now you're the one that's coming towards me? Like, don't come to me. Like, if you want people to believe that you're the one that cut me off, then okay, so then whatever. If that's what you want to tell people, that's what you want to tell people. Like, I'm busy over here. Like, I don't know what you want, but don't come over here. So, and people, I feel like people are seeing this. People are just like, but if you cut the collective off, then why are you stalking them? Why are you hounding them? Why are you repeating cycles? And the collective, they're sitting still at peace. And that's another thing too. Because this person, they're reckless, they're rowdy, they're obnoxious. And you just sit on your chair and mind your own business. Filled with love. That's you. You're focused on your self-care and you're filled with love. I feel like that goes between Star Ancestor and Wise One. There's a lot of healing that you're doing, not just around you, but like you're healing things in your bloodline. Spiritually fertile. False offer. And then broken bonds. I'm stuck on this apology accepted, access denied too. I feel like this person, they want to be like, I feel like the false offer is it's like a fake apology. They want to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Can I be around you? And if you say yes, they'll be like, okay. And then they'll like, and then they'll like cut you off as like some sort of payback because you cut them off. They just want to get the upper hand. They just want to. This is somebody who just like they have to have like the last say. Like if you say ha, they'll be like, well, ha ha. You know what I mean? So it's just really petty. Like they want to apologize. I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, I'm sorry. And if you say, okay, you can be around me again, then they will cut you off. I'm the one that cut the collective off. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Which is stupid. That's so petty. This is why God was like, you need to walk away now. Walk away. And you're like, oh, okay, but I can't. Nope, walk away. Okay, well, I guess I'll walk away. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person got caught doing whatever. They're waiting for the summertime. They're waiting. Plotting and planning. Waiting, plotting and planning. Alright, so we're going to jump into tarot. Again, if it cuts off, then I'm just going to upload it. I'm not even going to do a part 2. The World. Look at that. We have the World. Oh, hold on. Alright. Damn. It's so hot. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. The World. You have complete fulfillment in your life. You have complete fulfillment in your life. You're filled with love. Somebody's trying to mess with your staircase of ascension, by the way. That's a side note. It's this person. My black candle just went out, by the way. You are complete fulfillment, filled with love, spiritually fertile. What you can create is unlimited. You are unlimited. So you're creating your magic is unlimited, and you're focused on. So you have self-care, filled with love, spiritually fertile, unlimited magic. So at this point, you've mastered something within. It's funny because I was watching Water for Elephants last night. Water for Elephants. I was watching Water for Elephants last night, and it's about the guy. He was like a great vet, right? But he just never had the opportunity to take his finals to get his license, right? So you could have always been a great person. You could have always had this. You could have always had this magic within you. Always been spiritually fertile. Always had like the divine already knew that you were valuable from the start. They knew that you were valuable from the start, right? But like the guy, he was a very talented veterinarian, very, very, very talented, but he just never had the opportunity to take his finals because of so much that happened in his life, right? But whatever. So it's kind of like this. You never had the opportunity to like divulge and tap into that magic. You just never had the opportunity. But now that all of this has taken place, right? Because in the movie Water for Elephants, Jacob, after everything happened, he was able to go back to take his finals, and then he was able to be a veterinarian, like legally, right? So it's kind of like this. Now that all of this has happened, you're able to take your finals and be who you're meant to be. Like, you were already a master. You just had to trust the divine. You had to trust that you yourself was able to become this master. Oh my gosh. Look at the woman is pregnant in here. Look at her belly. She's pregnant. And there's a ring of light around her. So that's all you had to do. You just had to trust that you can become this master, because it was already like you were already this valuable master, right? In the world, in the spiritual world, and the physical world. You were already this. But you just had to trust that you can become this. Right? Like Jacob in the movie, Water for Elephants, like he was an extremely talented veterinarian. Like he was able to look at the hoof of a horse for like a couple seconds and immediately know what was going on with it, right? Granted, they had to put the horse down, but it was for the best of the horse. Like, he put the health of the horses, like, you didn't want to mess with the animals in front of Jacob because that really peed him off. Like, this one guy was beating an elephant and Jacob was about to put an end to his life. Whoo! But anyways, so it's kind of like, before you were going to make a really wrong turn in your life, the divine pulled you out. Like, you need to walk away right now. Walk away from this person right now. And you're like, okay. And that was it. So now that all of this is over, you're able to, like, you know who you are. You are this master. Right? You're able to become this master. You know who you are. I just went off on a huge tangent for like one card. I just saw 45, 55. Like, the divine was like, yes, girl, you did. Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out. Oh, well. They feel left out. They feel like you just tossed them aside and left them out in the cold. And mind you, it's winter out. So, and then there's snow. And the card. Whoever this person is, for some of you, it's a group of people. For some of you, it's a karmic masculine. For some of you, it's a karmic feminine. This person, I feel like if this person is a parent, they don't really like they're parents, but they're also not a parent. How do I explain that? It's like they're a parent when it comes to the essentials, like housing, food, clothing. But when it comes to taking care of the spiritual and emotional and mental needs of themselves or their child, they don't know how to do that. They just drown out the voices, right? Distractions. And the divine's like, you cannot be around this person because this person, they are repeating cycles. You are too valuable to be around somebody who doesn't want to listen to us. Too valuable. So you got to walk away, and then you did, and now they feel left out in the cold, and that's why they want to be like, oh, I see you, come summertime, I see you, right? So, oh well. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. You're nothing but gains, gains all up in your life. You're gaining things in your life. You could be gaining finances, love, passion, happiness. You have the world. You have unlimited amount of magic, spiritually fertile, self-care, filled with love. Ace of Pentacles, come on. You're way too valuable, Your magic is unmatched. And this person, they have no magic. So you cannot go back to this person. This could be an ex-lover. This could be an ex-friend. This could be an ex-coworker. This could be an ex-sibling, an ex-parent, an ex-anything. Anybody who just you cut out of your life. Anybody. This could be an ex-neighbor. This could even be the person like who you don't even get cookies from anymore. Now you go to the other bakery shop across town, right? Like, I don't know. You would know. That's so funny. Can you imagine a karmic cookie baker? That's so funny. Look, Queen of Cups. This is you. So we have spiritually fertile. We have you are unlimited. And then the world, it's a feminine. And she's pregnant. So you could be a divine feminine that is pregnant. Or you're just creating like some serious magic within you, man. Like, wow. But you're very intuitive. You're very psychic. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Very loving, very nurturing. You're like this ball of sunshine that everybody wants to be around. Like, everybody wants to hug her. You know? It's just somebody who just like people just love being around you because you're like the sun. You're warm and kind and sweet. Very nurturing. Like, oh, how can I help you, my baby? What can I do for you? Right? This person feels left out because you're not extending that nurturing kindness to them. Well, what do you need? How can I help you? You're not doing that to them anymore, or for them, or with them. Now you're asking yourself, well, what do I need? How can I help myself? Right? Or if you have kids too. There's something about babies here. Like babies. Like some of you could be creating life. Magic is life though, but like I mean like some of you could be nurturing a little bebe and not know it. Finally. Five of Cups. They regret not being. I feel like they're just really bummed out that they can't be around you. So we have 5-5. They're just not happy with this change that's going on. They can't handle it. Temperance. So the world and temperance, things are being balanced out for you. Also, this temperance card, every time I see it, this person has their foot on land and their foot on water. So you're able to be in both realms simultaneously. So you're here, but you're not here. Physically, you're here, but spiritually, you're working the 9 to 5 in the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? So that's so funny to me. Like your spiritual self is like at a desk, like just going over paperwork and doing what you gotta do. Oh my goodness. Justice. So you being the Queen of Cups, you're getting justice now because you are not walking in your purpose, your path. This has always been justice for you. I feel like whoever this person was, they tried to derail you. And the movie Water for Elephants, like major things happened in his life, right? The day he was going to take his final, something really bad happened to him. And that kind of just put him on a different path in life. And then all of this stuff started happening. And while this was happening, it was very, very clear. Oh my God. Let me say this first. With the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, this person is secretly hiding the fact that they are repeating cycles. They don't want anybody to know that they're repeating cycles. But anyways, so while all of this was happening, Jacob, the veterinarian, no matter what was happening, it was very clear and apparent that he was very talented. He was a very talented veterinarian. To where like it got to the point where everybody would be like, "Oh, something's wrong with this guy or something's wrong with this animal," right? But he just never had the opportunity to take like his finals, his test. But it was clear that he was very valuable. This was you. It was clear that you were very valuable, but you just never had the opportunity to, I guess, walk this path because of all this stuff that was going on. I was gonna curse, but you know, all the stuff that was going on. It's like you couldn't really utilize it. You couldn't really walk in that path. You couldn't really say, like, he couldn't really say that he was a veterinarian because he never got his license, right? So it's kind of like you couldn't really say who you were because you were not even fully walking in this path yet. Even though it's very clear and evident that this is who you are, this is who you're supposed to be. But because of all of this that was kind of like overshadowing you, like this was putting a blanket on who you were. That's what it was. This person, their energy was putting a blanket on who you really were. You're getting justice for this though. The justice is that who you really are is coming to light. It's shining. And unfortunately for this person, they're trying to hide the fact that they're repeating cycles, but it doesn't even matter. You don't even care. You should not care. This is something that you can't go back. Broken bonds. Once you broke these bonds for a purpose, you deliberately broke these bonds so that way you cannot tie them back together or climb back up the ropes. Like, you broke the bonds and you threw them away, right? It's like once you let the toothpaste out of the tube, you cannot put it back in. And you knew that if you broke these bonds in a specific way, there would be no going back because you know that you cannot go back. So it's kind of like, how can I prevent myself from going back to something toxic? What do I do? And the divine was like, okay, well, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, right? I'm hearing bells outside. No, it's a truck. a snow truck, I think. So what do snow trucks do? They clear paths through the snow, right? They're clearing snow. It's like by you doing this, it has allowed the divine to clear a path for you. Yeah, that's so funny. Oh shoot. Ace of Swords. That really wanted to flip over and over. Ace of Swords. This is the truth. I know this is the truth. You have so much clarity now and so much, like, your brain is no longer confused. You're not confused. You're not conflicted. You know the truth now, that you are valuable and that you don't have to stay in a place where you don't feel welcome. You don't feel loved. You don't feel like you're being your true self. You are not being your true self here because what you were doing is like you were catering to this broken person. But what you should have been doing was catering to yourself because you have a divine, valuable purpose. And you can't do that if you're putting all your energy into here. Your Ace of Pentacles energy, all the gains, all the blessings, everything that you're being gifted, because this is like a birthright. It's like you're putting all that into here. Like, what do you need? How can I help you? What do you need? How can I help you? Versus, what do I need? How can I help myself, right? So now you know the truth. You've gained clarity. You're standing in your truth as well. You're like, this is who I am. This is who I am. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working very, very hard at this. I also feel like this person was working, they are working very, very hard to hide that they are repeating cycles. They're working hard on it as if it was like their 9 to 5 on top of their 9 to 5 or whatever their job is. I don't know. Anyways, let me pull one more and then I'm gonna call it. The Sun. The Sun. It's justice for you to be happy, be fulfilled. What does the Sun do? It makes things grow, right? The Sun is an energy, a source of energy. So this is beautiful. Temperance, Ace of Pentacles, the World, Ace of Swords, self-care, filled with love, spiritually fertile, untapped magic, or unlimited magic. Justice, Sun, Queen of Cups, Wise One, Star Ancestors, Magic Guardian, and Stag. All you had to do was walk away from this person, and you did. The minute you walked away from this person, you got the Ace of Swords, and you were just able to ascend. And look at you. You're just... didn't I just say that the Queen of Cups is like a really big ball of sunshine that people just want to be around her? She's just like so warm and soft. Look at Queen of Cups and Sun, and they're both upright. Because the Queen of Cups, she's just so nurturing and sweet. She is a ball of sunshine. People just want to be around her because she's so healing, right? She's so warm, like she's so nurturing. That's you. You're like this ball of like this pure, divine, valuable energy of healing sun. That's what you are. And this is who you are. All right? So I hope this helps you, collective. Congratulations.